Good morning. It is June 4th, Thursday, rolling right through the week. I'm going to do two of these today. The first one, I want to talk about some history about the team and a young man and talk about his success. When we first really started the group, it was Jim Ingram and I, and he brought in a couple of people pretty quickly, and a friend of ours brought in someone that is still a friend of mine, Chris Wink, who it's Chris Lynch now, and she had a friend, knew the mother of a young man named Michael Jasper, and that became prominent because he went to school with my son. And when I met Mike, I want to say Michael, he might know better than me. He was either a freshman or sophomore and bigger than most men. I know that when he was either a junior or senior in high school, he was like 6'7", in that area, 6'6", 6'7". I could be wrong by an inch or two, and 385. And you go, wow, that has got to be a big, slow kid. He was doing kickoffs, and you're thinking, wow, he must be fast. No, he was kicking the ball and then running down the field. So this kid was extremely athletic. He threw in track and field, and early on, he approached me, and I'm condensing so I can make this short, and he wanted to lift. Now, I was hard on Mike early in those days because I wanted him to do things like squat to depth and it not be acceptable to do a half squat and tell me that you squatted 600 pounds. Not because that was a threat, because you could see, gosh, I'm going to use a very dangerous word. It's called potential. See, potential is something that if we believe it when we hear it and we don't earn it, that potential kind of goes by the wayside, and it's pissing in the wind if it is not something that is actually met and applied. And so with the kids that I've worked with, I pushed them, and I pushed Mike, and I told him that squatting high was unacceptable. And this is what he said to me: yes, sir. And his mother would let us pick him up at the crack of dawn, and when I say that, it was dark outside. It was still nighttime. And this is a kid that's in high school that is getting ready. We're picking him up. I'm not even sure. One of the young guys that trained with us at the time, this is back in the days of Gaines Fitness in Hermitage, Tennessee. And, a big shout out to that family too, because they were very kind to us. And not only were they kind to us, I learned a great deal from all those guys. But Mike would get up and he would train. And I have heard from him and reached out to him from time to time over the years. But the reason why I bring this up is twofold. In today's day and age, we're making a lot about race and color and backgrounds and all those things. And here's what I saw. I could tell you that Mike was an African-American kid, a black kid, whatever you're comfortable calling it, and whatever he wants to be called. Mike's just a friend of mine and one of my kids. Mike's always welcome in my home. If he needs something to eat, all he's got to do is show up. If he'll just gently knock on the door as he walks in so I know he's coming, he knows that he's always welcome. He worked hard. He got through school. He played college, he played pro, and is now the coach at Bethel University. And so I can say I could not be any more proud of the young man that he has become and all the things that he is accomplishing. And I'm telling you, I promise he's working hard, because that kid always tried as hard as he could to do as good as he could. And so that's how we make a difference, everybody. We can post on social media. We can talk, we can read some books, and I can tell you, I'll never know what it's like to live of a different skin color. I'm not going to, but that's not my job. My job is to love my fellow man, and I'm going to say it again. We are charged for taking care of each other, and when you see a need, especially as a coach, you find a way to fulfill that need. God always taps on my shoulder, and the question is really simple. Wade, if it's not you, then who? And for Mike, a little smidgen of his life, I got to be part of it, and hopefully it was a positive impact. I can tell you it's been really fun to watch how well he's done. He's married. He's got, that's what we want to see. We want to see good things to good kids that become good adults and work hard, and he in turn is making an impact on young people now, especially his team, and that is exciting to see. So love to Michael Jasper and his family. It's been way too long, and of course, you should come see us sometime. All right, everybody, take care of each other, love each other, and God bless.